Chinese consumers have a seemingly unquenchable thirst and insatiable appetite for luxury goods. And by 2015, China will account for about 20% of global luxury sales. That's according to a new report from international consulting firm McKinsey. So which are the most sought-after brands? The World Luxury Index has the answers. It provides an international ranking and analysis of the most searched-for brands within the luxury industry. And joining me now is David Sadigh, founder and CEO of the Digital Luxury Group. David, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Why is China such a coveted luxury market?
There are like many reasons, but I would say the first one is the fact that Chinese are becoming the most important clientele opportunity for luxury brands. And the number are growing, they are making more and more money, and they are thirsty for luxury products.
Why are the Chinese so brand conscious, so driven by designer labels?
There are many reasons once again, but I think that they really like the heritage, the brands, the status. And I think those elements make them like a very attractive client base for the luxury brands.
So it's all about status symbol.
It's not only status symbol, it's also like in all other countries, the fact that they like also to have like products that are handmade, that they care also for the brand heritage, and that they want in one way or another to better understand the roots and the culture of the products.
Okay, so break it down to me into categories. Which are the most sought after luxury products?
That's a very good question. So if you take the global luxury market right now, the biggest segment is composed by the car. So the car market right now is the biggest segment. 50% of the luxury market in China, of the demand is coming from the car business. And then you have the beauty. Chinese, and especially Chinese women, are like passionate about like skincare products.
I can relate.
Yeah. So skincare products are like very important, and then comes fashion and other segments like jewelry, watches, and so on.
Now, are any of the luxury brand makers actually customizing some of their products for Chinese tastes?
It's actually one of the key factors of success, according to the World Luxury Index 2013. What we realize is that no matter the product segment within the luxury industry that you take, the more a company is able to tailor the value of their product to the local market while keeping a brand consistent at an international level, the more successful they will be.
So what are the main differences between the tastes of Chinese consumers and, say, the tastes of US consumers or European consumers when it comes to luxury goods?
So if you take the cars, for example, I mean, a very interesting example is that the car, and especially the luxury cars that Chinese love, are in average much longer than the traditional car. And that's why, for example, Audi or Jaguar, they created custom product for the Chinese market with car and the wheelbase being much longer. And the reason is very simple. They have more often drivers, and they want to have more space for their feet.
Okay, now what is the best way then to market within China? Is it celebrity endorsements?
That's the $1 billion question. One thing is sure is that Rome hasn't been built in one day. So you have to take time and you have to invest on the long run to be successful in China. All the brands that are really successful at the moment within the Chinese market have been operating there for a number of years. The second element is that most of them are very edgy when it comes to using digital channels, and like social network more specifically.
So what are some of the top brands?
I mean, the top 5 brands, if you have to focus on one this year, would be on the fashion category, Chanel. Chanel has been able to take over Louis Vuitton for the first time. Chanel is benefiting from elegance and like the French touch. They were able to keep the brand really exclusive. And I think it's a brand which still possesses a high potential within the Chinese market.
How much of a factor is knockoffs? All of these imitation products of luxury products, especially considering you get them quite easily in China.
You get them really easily, and actually that's the problem. The way we analyze the data is focusing on how many people search on the internet for the information. And we think that this is less biased than just people answering surveys or trying to win a trip to Hawaii. So to answer your question, I think that the fact that they can find very easily the counterfeit product make them not so interested actually for counterfeit products.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you so much, David Sadigh, founder and CEO of the Digital Luxury Group.